Right, Jamie here. I am using the can to prop my phone up. Magic Lager, no tricks. Magic Rock Brewing. Now I'm in work tomorrow, so since I've been home, I've just not actually been out since. I mean, I've been out to get some fresh air. It's actually cooler inside than it is outside. I literally went out and I just sat out for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, whoa. It's just like, whoa. Okay then. So if that's me, then my dogs are going to feel it a lot more than I am. Pardon me. So Magic Lager. I actually had a mocktail like Morrison's one. Not in a video, but I actually had it whilst I was out walking the dogs earlier. I did like 5 miles of walking because initially I was like, I only walked to the river down like by me, and then I was like, I just stopped it, and then I just was there for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And I was just like, right, I'm just going to walk through woods. And then I realised like it was just getting a bit longer, it's getting a bit longer. And then I actually looked at my watch and I was like, well, I actually need to be back for 12 o'clock because delivery, Iceland delivery. So I've got this now. I'm going to try it. Got it in Hoppit in Halifax. And I feel in a bit of a comfortable situation with uploads. Because there was a point where I want to hit 1,000 videos legit for the end of the year, and we're not quite at the end of May yet. I mean, when this might go up after May has finished, or still before, or still during May. So this is Magic Lager. I mean, it smells definitely like shandy. Let me just take that sticker off. That's gonna bug me. Yeah, it's just, shandy. It's that shandy flavour. I mean, it's lager. I don't really want to have too much of it because I do want to have like my own tea and then sort dogs' teas out and then potentially take them out again. Because when it gets towards like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, it's going to cool down, so I can take them out again. Yeah, I feel comfortable with making uploads. I mean, I'm just going to put that down, turn it that way. I feel like in a bit of a comfortable situation for uploads, really, because I was like, okay, to be fair, it's like, oh well, by the end of June, to have uploaded amount of 500 uploads. So then when you've got like the rest of the second half of the year, you've got another 500 uploads. But if I've uploaded more than 600, obviously, and it's not even the end of May yet, and we've got a full period of having all of June, then I think do I just keep uploading content and just have a bit of a break? I think what it is if I have a break, then I am still gonna be like, oh, okay, oh, okay, whoa, there's still places I want to go, still places I want to do. I mean, at the moment, I don't really want to leave too long the home because don't want to leave the dogs on their own for very long. Leave them for a couple of hours, it's all right. Because I was looking at, Hebden Bridge, I know that's 10 minutes away from me, I know Bradford is, but I was looking when the last time I went to Hebden Bridge was, and it was 2 months ago, and I'm like, wow. I mean, that gives you a reason to go to Hebden Bridge, because you've not been in 2 months, and it's such a picturesque and nice place to go. And there's a shop in Hebden that sells this sort of style drink, because it's quite a crafty place for the lagers and the beers and etc. And there's a shop, and a lot of times I do see it open, where you can actually go in and just get this sort of style drink. And before I was just like, what was the what? Well, I don't know what it is. But now that I've had a few, especially looking at Morrison's as well, I'll see the different style drinks and I'm like, oh yeah, that looks all right. That's right. So instead of actually having to go to the different shops, that are quite niche, I can just be at Morrison's and get them already there. I can get 5. I mean, like 5 cans is like what, 5 videos, so you can just do that. This is quite nice in small amounts, really. If you just downed it, it'd be like a bit like cringy and a bit like bit of a. But there was a drink I had before, which was the Son of a Beach drink, which was like the Grenade Energy. And initially I was like, oh, it's really nice actually, but the aftertaste after a bit, it just made me feel a bit like, ugh. So initially on first taste, it's actually quite all right, and then yeah, it doesn't really show up too well. I think what I want to do is certainly go back to the shop Hop-In in Halifax and get some more of these, some more of the more obscure ones, because I did see some that I was like, all right, I'll go for that and another one, and then whenever I'm back, I'll go get this one. But to be at 600 plus videos, or be in the gap where you are between 600 and 700 uploads, at the point where I am, it's quite mad, really. It's quite, and I'm kind of like, because I think what I want to do is like upload as much as I can in the first half of the year. Like, so basically, like when it gets to the end of June, then I'm like, oh, I've got that amount of content up. When basically in like the next second half of the year, I can then just chill out. I could just focus on making shorts videos, which doesn't take that much effort, and put them up. But I can just have a chill for content, because say for example, I get to 700 uploads by the end of June. It means then for the rest of the 6 months, I have to only upload 300 uploads, and then like I'm just gonna try to do it on there. So 600, it'd be like 300 uploads, 6 months. Okay, Alexa. Oh no, it doesn't matter. No, I just worked out in my head. It's 50. So it don't matter. So it means like if on average, if I did 6 months and it's 300 videos, it would actually mean 300 videos. It would mean 50 videos per month. Actually, so to be fair, that's still quite a lot. 50 per month. Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? It's still quite a fair bit. So yeah, just keep consistently uploading. See what I get to by the end of June. That's kicking in now. So thanks for watching for now. I'll do more drink tasting, do Google Earth, traveling, etc. I was going to do something today, but after doing 5 miles of walking, I didn't want to just then also do something else after today, and then get to work and be like, because especially work just rang me now saying like just to confirm you are actually on your own in the cafe, and it's not just a case of like we've just checked it just now. We actually did know about it. Like top management know it, I know it, they know it. So what happens? And I'm like, yeah, just what happens. And they said like you hurt your foot, like you'd not been in the cafe, and I'm like, yeah, I'd just done that thing where I was just stupid. I was just like going up a hill and like I just pulled a muscle quite badly, and I ended up having to get a lift back because I was like in pain. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to do a separate video just talking, just doing the general talking. Anyway, thanks for watching for now. And goodbye. Oh god, actually, if I put that there, I'm going to knock the can over. Goodbye.